Sweet Sunday morning, the lark steals a song, my morning dress I don. Pretty face remembered, eyes light and tender, oh this heart dark rendered. Lonesome can sleep, this heart starts deep, monsters sigh and weep. Welcome to the Sweet Sunday Morning Podcast for all things books, poetry, fashion, and topical issues. So today as I was preparing to do this podcast, I was thinking of how music is all around us. So it's in the books, our living spaces, even our utensils. Like how you can get a bit from ordinary household things. So like a spoon and a metal thing, which in my language you call a karingaringa. So you don't have to really have an expensive equipment. You can start right where you are, make some beats, sing, and then from there on you can advance on to the next level. But today episodes will be doing some poetry pieces, especially that reflect the current mood of the country. So I will recite a couple of poetry pieces. Hope you enjoy. So the first poetry piece is called Your Beat, Your Dance, like really a question. Whatever you are doing in life, is it of your own will or it has been forced down upon your throat in a manner of speaking? So your beat, your dance. The orchestra picks up the beat strong. On the dance floor waltzing, you belong. Gaiety all around, you spin and tap along. Steps, chimes flatting and swelling to the gong. But is this beat of your choosing? Are the steps quick you are making? Are you dancing the life of another? This trip embarked, are you lost as a journer? Do you hear the music or yours is mime? Do you hear the echo or yours is hollow? Do you lead or you have been seconded to follow? When it ends, do you say, that song was mine? So as you reflect on that poetry piece, always know that time is running out. So if you are to chase your dream, the time is right now when you still have the strength and still have the breath of life in you. Because tomorrow is an unknown variability. So the second piece is called Sharp the Pain. Sharp the pain, a clutching of the heart, betrayed by Brother Cain. Death found him not alert. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered, loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again, this longing that was found. Let's describe red, scarlet when she bled. Hounded she fled, an early grave led, residual passions her bed. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered, loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again, this longing that was found. Sky promising this blue, a bit shaded, saddens the flu. In silence speaks what's true. Plan they the cold to steal. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered, loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. Mangoes dripping, a sweet yellow. Slow afternoons, lovers mellow. Lips on the phone, a soft hello. 'Tis summer, hearts the swallow. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered, loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. Puffy, these clouds are white. Shape-shifting lends the day bright. Dragons and lions formed the slight. Light on her feet, she is an 8. The colors in the sound, soft whispered, loud. Spell cast love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. Stout her endurance, mahogany. Rigid she is cast, they call it monogamy. How can it be so? Love, a monopoly. Bold stiff, she has to escape this monotony. The colors in the sound, soft whispered loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. Stun, this shade of black. Night falls, it's now dark. In the cafe, some lack. Soulful the singer, alack. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered, loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. Love neglected, she longs for flowers. Out of work, last cent spent on flower. Once soft, she now calls him rough. Broke, a woman's loving is tough. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. Yellow and lime, to rhyme with time. When undying there shall be a time. Practice gods with her wine. First he has to find a credit line. The colors in the sound, soft, whispered, loud. Spell cast, love bound, shadows long, dark the cloud. Lost again this longing that was found. So this other piece is called On Soft Mornings. On soft mornings, he tells, happy is what he sells. The sun on his skin grazes, love on her face he glazes. With a bright early attitude, long he flips her to latitude. She soars on a bit of altitude. Love she floats, notes off a flute. The earth, the sky, the water witness. This love strong and tender, firm the fitness. All forgot but song, this bit of eternity. Once upon a time, told will be this story. This other piece is a reflection of what's happening around the country. It's titled Paralyzed Kenya. Dear Lord, before you we prostrate. Paralyzed Kenya, this beautiful nation state. Tears wash our faces, salty our lips taste. Lord, for our relief, send us a rainbow. Dear Lord, our daily iniquities angers you. We lie, we steal, we kill. To you, we haven't been true. The skies are now grey, menacing, faded the blue. Lord, for our relief, we pray for a rainbow. Dear Lord, feeble creatures we are, be merciful. Dear Lord, sinful beings we are, be graceful. Dear Lord, forgetful as we are, save our souls. Dear Lord, for a little dry earth, send us a rainbow. So this other piece titled Remembrances is dedicated to lovers. So remembrances. Soft faces in tender places, I remember. Shy lips and high hips cold the embers. Soft skin and what could have been. Echoes of stillness in my labor I have seen. Dotted noses and eyes, brows I have kissed. In the throes of passion, questions missed. Love etched, sketched, and drenched. Here now I stand on the world's edge. Feverish nights, grey nights, my dreams are possessed. Yet come morning, the old hauntings are to be dispensed. The day is calm, revealing the world as it is. boring. I long for dusk, then and I can pirate to adventure roaring. There is song in the water, in the wind, in the sky, in the earth. There is dance everywhere, the battlefield they have. The church has begun their all-night worship, chanting and singing. The guilt creeps in. Why am I drinking and my other sinning? This other piece is also dedicated to lovers and is titled Sweet Eye Candy. Sweet eye candy, those daring eyes. Purple love spells the Lucia's lips. A shake, a heave tempts the hips. Long was the love, short the buys. Skin soft, bubbles of roses and lavender. On soft mornings, the kissing lingered tender. The mist on the window panes, a sketch, a trace of your name, a memory I fetch. Blue ocean, sky the night, how I feel. The hotel stay long, I struggle to foot the bill. Hiking on love's trail, steep was the hill. Once at the top, grandeur, my heart's still. This other piece is also this other piece titled Love the Disease is also dedicated to lovers. Love, the wise say, is a disease. Once afflicted, puts you ill at ease. Cold and hot flashes, your body teased. No longer yours, your life is leased. Love is malaria, cramps your belly's area. Breaks you into a sweat in Australia. You are beating hard, loud as the vuvuzela. Loves run without stopping diarrhea. Mimic sand and wind turns into the Bay Area. Old and young, fat and thin, a judge with no criteria. Contagious, spreads fast, viral this bacteria. Love sometimes is a sore throat. Other times a stomach with bloat. Some days you are on a boat afloat, and some days you feel forgotten a dot. Love mutates, a disease with no cure. Its colors, shades and tints, never pure. A mosaic, deep and shallow, no contrast ever true. Yet it always favors the bold, the stupid, or the doer. Love, this disease, really silly. On picnics you visit places hilly, and when in her sweet voice she calls you dearie, the world and the moon you promise to her, this princess Sally. Yeah, this other piece is also dedicated to lovers and is titled Love Me Rain, Love Me Shine. Love me rain, love me shine, love me sky, love me blue, love me dark, love me true, sweet chocolate candy all inside of me. Love me back, love me front, up, down, side, all is love. Desert, mountain, road, warm, fuzzy, cuddly, this love trip. Love me rain, love me shine, love me sky, love me blue, love me dark, love me true, sweet chocolate candy, all inside of me. Chicago blues, New Orleans jazz, Tennessee strum, some country life. Nairobi safari roars, King Lion, love soft, warm, hot, spicy, and heavenly. Love me rain, love me shine, love me sky, love me blue, love me dark, love me true, sweet, 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 all inside of me. Lazing on the beach, girls bright and light. There is love in my heart, days are young. There is dance on my lips, song in my eyes, life is good, worry not for the morrow. Love me rain, love me shine, love me sky, love me blue, love me dark, love me true, sweet, sweet, all inside of me. This other piece is a prayer. It's titled, Look Up, Be Healed. May there be love in our hearts, Lord, we ask. Nation healing ahead of us, arduous is the task. Thunder smoke, our land on the cusp, Armageddon's dusk, fallen off layers of pretense, behold the ugly mask. Look up, behold, Sunday school's lessons of Moses. Upwards my gaze, serene the flag's wave, promised an oasis. Red the shedding of blood at the memory I shudder. Green in the land, slithers and bites, poisonous the adder. Yet, Lord, may there be peace in our hearts residing. Let the dusk fade, the night too, joy the morning. Echoes of you and of yours, I leave you with peace. A black knot of dark, a people's hues, proud the crease. Nirvana, the New Jerusalem promised a full basket. We thrash the dust, anguished, lowered another casket. Jesus weeps, my Father's house is turned a racket. Long nights, lonely and dark, who is the next target? Look up, behold, Sunday school's lessons of Moses. Upwards my gaze, serene the flag's wave, promised an oasis. Red the shedding of blood at the memory I shudder. Green in the land, slithers and bites, poisonous the adder. Yet, Lord, may there be peace in our hearts residing. Let the dust fade, the night too, joy the morning, echoes of you and of yours. I leave you with peace, a black knot of dark, a people's hues, proud the crease. Freedom is coming tomorrow, sweet the song of Seraphina. Yet elders fail us, the oath, ideas, witchcrafts, paraphernalia, nausea, a baby's belly bursts, a knot of a hernia. Lord, why do you turn your face away from our nation, Kenya? Look up, behold, Sunday school's lessons of Moses. Upwards my gaze, serene the flag's wave, promised an oasis. Red the shedding of blood at the memory I shudder. Green in the land, slithers and bites, poisonous the adder. Yet, Lord, may there be peace in our hearts residing. Let the dusk fade, the night too, joy the morning. Echoes of you and of yours, I leave you with peace. A black knot of dark, a people's hues, proud the crease. Is truth justice, we ask? Is reconciliation justice, we ask? Is reparation justice, we ask? Justice be our shield and defender. Look up, behold, Sunday school's lessons of Moses. Upwards my gaze, serene the flag's wave, promised an oasis. Red the shedding of blood at the memory I shudder. Green in the land, slithers and bites, poisonous the adder. Yet, Lord, may there be peace in our hearts residing. Let the dusk fade, the night too, joy the morning. Echoes of you and of yours, I leave you with peace. A black knot of dark, a people's hues, proud the crease. We ask of our leaders, embrace Solomon, despise Rehoboam. Render unto Caesars, beyond reproach, wife and concubine. Eternal vigilance, better the lesson, hard won this freedom. Restrain equity, justice, deeds to calm the raging storm. Look up, behold, Sunday school's lessons of Moses. Upon my gaze, serenes the flags we've promised an oasis. Red the shedding of blood that the memory I shudder. Green in the land, slithers and bites, poisonous the adder. Yet, Lord, may there be peace in our hearts residing. Let the dusk fade, the night too, joy the morning. Echoes of you and of yours, I leave you with peace. A black knot of dark, a people's hues, proud the crease. This other piece is also titled The Prophets of Now and is dedicated to the Gen Z. The Prophets of Now. Their names known, these martyrs, proud we utter. Azrael, angel death, our curses we mutter. They have freed our minds, our conscience is without clutter. The prophets of now, forever, they will be remembered. And the Lord rejected the prophets of old, bribed their people out they had sold. Despair, anger, hunger, the king demanded for all the gold. And when the revolution came, the new prophets were bold. Their names known, these martyrs proud we utter. Azrael, angel death, our curses we matter. They have freed our minds, our consciences without clutter. The prophets of now, forever they will be remembered. The new prophets, without parable, their speech plain. For the betterment of their country, their lives lain. So-called leaders discovered their power lent, and when the people spoke to their will, they bent. Their names known, these martyrs proud we utter. Azrael, angel death, our curses we matter. They have freed our minds, our consciences without clutter. The prophets of now, forever they will be remembered. The king is disrobed, yet his court shouts acclaim. Haughty in their praise, no mention of those with maim. The prophets of old with their untruths have many been slain. Pharaoh hardens his heart, the country bloods and stains. Their names known, this prophet, these martyrs proud we utter. Azrael, angel death, our curses we matter. They have freed our minds, our consciences without clutter. The prophets of now, forever they will be remembered. The prophets of now, they speak truth to power. Loud it is, those deluded of power they cower. How the mighty have fallen, their situation dire. The prophets of old, goodwill for the king they serve. Their names known, these martyrs proud we utter. Azrael, angel death, our curses we matter. They have freed our minds, our consciences without clutter. The prophets of now, forever they will be remembered. The signs are plain, sly the vizier. The king they blind. The sky darkens, the dust rises. Plagues visit all our kind. Revelation is come, forth the horsemen, fast they ride. Help for the prophets of now, the Lord host on their side. Their names known, these martyrs, proud we utter. Azrael, angel death, our curses we matter. They have freed our minds, our consciences without clutter. The prophets of now, forever, they will be remembered. This other piece is also dedicated to the Gen Z of Kenya and is titled Talking Feet. Talking feet. Oh, how they talk of this laborious walk. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavy, a people strangled choke. Tick-tock, tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. From slums and places posh they pace. Want answers, their leaders they face. Their feet talk powerful of rage craze. Leaders can no longer laze, the land is ablaze. Oh, how they talk of this laborious walk. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavier, people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. The feet talked, a walk of patter. Ignored for long, the country a shudder. The storm rages, lightning strikes, roars thunder. Loudly do I weep for my country, Kenya. Oh, how they talk of this laborious walk. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavier, people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. The feet talk, heavy the yoke of corruption. The feet talk of rights that shines the Constitution. The feet talk, stained the august house, needs abolition. The feet talk, the church must seek absolution. Oh, how they talk of this laborious walk. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavier, people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. The fit talk of decades of black slavery. The fit talk, dead yet shackled Kimathi. The fit talk of the country's planned ahead in New Jersey. The fit talk failed the promise, Uhuru na kazi. Oh, how they talk of this laborious work. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavy, a people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. On the street, slow in her shuffle, Shosho blesses the quick feet. She remembers too how she marched colonialism to defeat. How quickly the dream faded, magically collaborators shape-shift. Ever on the oppressor's side, the land's gold they sift. Oh, how they talk of this laborious work, these feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavier, people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. The feet talk of smoke and guns, water wasted at them in a land of dust. Oppression clashes with liberation, ugly the runs. Strong is them who have placed this curse. Oh, how they talk of this laborious work. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavier, people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time's up, reads the clock. The feet talk of a love forgotten. The feet talk of a nation looted. The feet talk of lives bruited. The feet talk of dreams stolen. Oh, how they talk of this laborious work. These feet, steps and strides, freedom they choke. Taxes heavy, a people strangled choke. Tick-tock, time is up, reads the clock. The feet talk fast, leaders now listen. The feet talk truth, leaders' faces glisten. The feet walk the talk, leaders' lies crumble. The feet talk in love, freedom won't fall, though it took a stumble. This other piece is titled Libya is Calling and is dedicated to Pan-Africanist Gen Zs. Libya is calling. Libya is calling, but first a diversion. A wounded, blooded Africa, the salutation. A people on the precipice, annihilation or innovation. Addendum 1. Ovulation. Feeble the child strives to be his father's reproduction, pointing out the injustices, the citizens' hasty her abduction, the law and us painful the discovery in her unlawful detention. But there will be the formulation of the cessation of immorality and immortality, realization and abdication. This the only true foundation. Addendum 2, corrugation. Last in love, the teenager varied his experimentation. He misjudges, does the deed at high ovulation. Soon he has to figure out at the store the diapers section. In a few years, tuition fees, the child's education. Responsibility grows him, an adult with documentation. Patience is growth, had the lessons of privation. The man is now fit, prosperous, his industrialization. Vision clear, there is a conjunction of dedication and passion to action, the mission. Libya is calling. Second, the main resolution. A blooded, wounded Africa, politics, a daily fixation. Stuck the choice, emaciation or emancipation. The master's way, oppression. The politician's path, division. The church demands devotion. Overt, covert. The masses chained, subjugation. Heady with power and popular, his decision. Quasi-force unleashed upon a hapless population. Day after day, the slave whipped into submission. Finally, in blind fury, she dreams of a public humiliation. Timely warning for them headed into collision. Them who fashion wily, beguily a coalition. Doomed in the end, the nefarious collusion. For it eats its children, bloody is the revolution. Idealistic ones, with great power comes great corruption. Acrid their lungs, the land frozen in pollution. Reckless in their ways, to the winds thrown all caution. Grievous their performance, to low heights sank the nation. Crafty is this class, sorcerers of deception. Land in doublespeak, retreat and capitulation. Dignity a foreigner, much practice art, political prostitution. The jackal cousins the dog, the sheep devoured in different formations. In the dark of night, the rape is clothed as fornication. As down news, the innocent witness, painful her strangulation. The other witness above, send he a shattering explosion. Mere flesh and blood he discovers, whence pours forth Armageddon. These are distraught times, the election's notification. Determination of the outcome leads to dark premonition. A state of emergency, the midnight's proclamation. Again thwarted, the new republic, a declaration. Anarchy washes the street, follows this cowardly revision. The capital, towns, countryside, through the devolution. Cabal in their selfish agenda, the politicians' positions, AJ, Afro-Jesus, by her author's name, Annunciation, crucifixion, the price hard for the final liberation. The messenger, the prize, the press, she was labeled an abomination for reportage of the citizens, condemnation and oppression. Beautifully exposed the leaders' culpability and determination at killing Gaddafi's dream, Africa free, united, enshrined in the Continental Constitution. This other piece is titled Iman Potov. Imam katuelekeza Jehanam, pale tulipokosa fahamu. Tulipokana njema salam, akazivuta zetu tabasamu. Tunajuta kwa yale yaliyotupata kwa ujinga wetu. Tunajuta kwa kutozingatia maadili mema. Tunajuta kwa kutoielewa dini. Tunajuta kwa uhayawani wetu. Ila siku ya kiyama katufikia na tukapata kali hukumu. Imam katuelekeza Jehanam, pale tulipokosa fahamu. Tulipokana njema salam, akazivuta zetu tabasamu. Kilio kikali ni kilio pasi mwisho. Twayasaga meno, mateso haya hayana pumziko. Ni alfajiri macheo, kila sekunde ikawa miaka alfu lela. Twaungua hadi usiku kucha, twaungua kwa kipimo cha karne 1100. Hiyo ndiyo hukumu kwetu kwa kukaidi amri ya upendo, nayo ikiwa rahisi jukumu. Imam katuelekeza Jehanam, pale tulipokosa fahamu. Tulipokana njema salam, akazivuta zetu tabasamu. Tulikosa, tulimdhamini Imam zaidi ya Maulana, tukamwabudu kasisi badala yake muumba. Tukawafanya baba na mama huku tukiwasahau wazazi wetu wenyewe. Tukawadharau mandugu, tukawana majirani isiyo kitu. Mioyo yetu ikazidi ukatili, kwa kasi mbaya tuliyoyaendesha maisha yetu, likang'oka gurudumu. Imam katuelekeza Jehanam, pale tulipokosa fahamu. Tulipokana njema salam, akazifuta zetu tabasamu. So thank you for watching, and look out for more poetry, things on books, things on fashion and topical issues. And the first week of August, I will be there at the Macmillan Library doing an expo or a book exhibition titled Tuasoma, Nairobi Book Festival. Yeah, you can come there, check out my books. A Funeral Dress for Nyasuguta, which is an anthology of short stories, and my other anthology titled Love Told, Poetry Soul, Family Ball, which is a 3-in-1 special of short stories, microfiction, poetry, and a play. Thank you. Till next time, catch you at the Sweet Sunday Morning podcast. And remember, check out what is in your house and get the beat going, the groove going, the music going. Sweet Sunday morning. the lark steals a song, my morning dress I don. Pretty face remembered, eyes light and tender, what is heart dark rendered. Lonesome can't sleep, this heart cuts deep, monsters sigh and weep. Wallan.